Question number 4. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points -3, 10 and 6, -8 is divided by -1 and 6. A is equal to -3, 10. B is equal to 6, -8. A is equal to -3, 10 and B is equal to 6, -8, and it divided by point is -1, 6, and we want to find M1 ratio M2. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points -3, 10 and 6, -8 divided by -1, 6. By section formula, M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2. 6 M1 plus -3 M2 divided by M1 plus M2, comma, -8 M1 plus 10 M2 divided by M1 plus M2, -8 M1 plus 10 M2 divided by M1 plus M2 is equal to, first point is -1 and second is 6. We want to find the ratio. First point is equal to -1. 6 M1 -3 M2 divided by M1 plus M2 is equal to -1. First point comparing first, that is equal to -1, and M1 plus M2 multiplying -1, so 6 M1 -3 M2 is equal to -M1 minus M2. M1 plus M2 is directly cross multiplied by -1, so it gives -M1 minus M2. Shifting M1 left side, this implies 6 M1 plus M1 is equal to, shifting M1 left side minus, it gives positive M1, and M2 right side 3 M2 minus M2. It gives positive 3 M2 minus M2. 6 M1 plus M1, that is 7 M1 is equal to 3 M2 minus M2, 2 M2. This implies M1 divided by M2 is equal to 2 divided by 7. So M1 ratio M2 is equal to 2 ratio 7. Answer. Given A is -3, 10, B is 6, -8. We want to find the ratio M1 ratio M2 and these 2 points divides -1 and 6. So by section formula, m1x2 plus m2x1 upon m1 plus m2 first point, and m1y2 plus m2y1 upon m1 plus m2 is equal to second point. We find the ratio. So first point is equal to -1. m1 plus m2 multiplying -1, we get minus m1 minus m2. Shifting left side m1 and right side m2, 6m1 plus m1 is equal to 3m2 minus m2. 6m1 plus m1 is equal to 7m1, and 3m2 minus m2, that is -2m2. m1 divided by m1 upon m2 is equal to 2 upon 7. So we get m1 ratio m2 is equal to 2 ratio 7. Answer. Question number 5 given. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining A 1 minus 5 and B -4 5 is divided by x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. Given A and B, A is equal to 1 minus 5 and B is equal to -4 5, and it divided by x-axis. So point C is equal to x, 0. A point is 1 minus 5, B point is -4 and 5, and it divides C point is x and 0. Y origin, but it divided x-axis by the x-axis, x, 0. So m1 ratio m2 by section formula -4m1 plus m2 divided by m1 plus m2, 5m1 minus 5m2 divided by m1 plus m2, that is equal to x, 0. m1 minus 4m1 plus m2 into 1, m2 divided by m1 plus m2 equal to x, and second point 5m1 plus minus 5m2 upon m1 plus m2 equal to 0. First of all, we find the ratio. So second point is equal to 0. 5m1 minus 5m2 divided by m1 plus m2 is equal to 0. m1 plus m2 directly multiply by 0, that is 0. So 5m1 minus 5m2 is equal to 0. When we multiply m1 plus m2 equal to 0, then it gives 0, and 5m1 is equal to 5m2. Shifting right side m2, that is positive 5m2. m1 upon m2. m1 upon m2 is equal to 5 divided by 5. 5 is cancelled, but m1 ratio m2 is equal to 1 ratio 1. its ratio m1 ratio m2 is equal to 1 ratio 1. Coordinates of C is equal to -4 multiplied by 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, and second part, that is 5 minus 5, that is 0. This is equal to -3 divided by 2 comma 0. It's a coordinates of C. A is equal to 1 minus 5, B is equal to -4 5, and center it divides x axis, but C is equal to x comma 0. Using bisection formula, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, and second part, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2, that is equal to x axis x comma 0. First of all, we find the ratio m1 minus 5 m1 minus 5 m2 upon m1 plus m2 is equal to 0, but m1 plus m2 multiplied by 0 is 0, so 5 m1 minus 5 m2 is equal to 0, means 5 m1 is equal to 5 m2, and m1 upon m2 is equal to 5 upon 5, that is equal to 1 ratio 1. Ratio is equal to 1 ratio 1. So we find the coordinates of C, that is x comma 0, second point is 0, but we put m1 ratio m2. m1 is equal to 1, m2 is equal to 1. Putting the value of this, -4 into 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. -4 plus 1, that is -3, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So points equal to -3 upon 2 comma 0. Answer. Question number 6. If 1 2 4 y x 6 and 3 5 are the vertices of an parallelogram taken in order, find x and y. A, B, C and D. A is 1 comma 2, B is 4 comma y, C is x comma 6, and D point is 3 comma 5. And parallelogram A, B, C and D. A is 1 comma 2, B is 4 comma y, C is x comma 6, and D point is 3 comma 5. And its diagonal O. So by midpoint, formula, diagonal of AC is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, that is 1 plus x divided by 2, and y1 plus y2 upon 2, that is 2 plus 6 upon 2. So AC, diagonal of AC is equal to 1 plus x upon 2, and 8 upon 2. That implies 1 plus x divided by 2 is equal, 4. And diagonal of BD is equal to, 4 plus 3 upon 2, comma, y plus 5 upon 2. This implies 7 upon 2, comma, y plus 5 upon 2. Diagonal of AC is equal to diagonal of BD, because ABCD is a parallelogram, so diagonal of AC is equal to diagonal of BD, but 1 plus x, so 1 plus x upon 2 is equal to 7 upon 2. First element is equal to first, so 2 is cancelled. This implies x is equal to 7 minus 1, so x is equal to 6. And similarly, y plus 5 divided by 2 is equal to 4, and 2 is second is equal to second, y plus 5 upon 2, second element is equal to 4. This implies y plus 5 is equal to 8, and y is equal to 8 minus 5. This implies y is equal to 3. Given A is 1, 2, B is 4, y, C is x, 6, and D is 3, 4. B draw a parallelogram ABCD in which AC and BD are diagonals of ABCD, but by midpoint formula, diagonal of AC is equal to 1 plus x1 plus x2 upon 2, y1 plus y2 upon 2, that is 1 plus x upon 2, and 6 plus 2, that is 8 upon 2, and is equal to 4. And diagonal of VD is equal to 4 plus 3 upon 2, x1 plus x2 upon 2, y1 plus y2 upon 2, that is y plus 5 upon 2, and 7 upon 2, y plus 5 upon 2. Diagonal of AC equal to diagonal of BD. We find the value of x and y. So first, 1 plus x upon 2 is equal to 7 upon 2, and y plus 5 upon 2 is equal to 4. 2 is cancelled, but x is equal to 7 minus 1, that is equal to 6. X equal to 6, and y plus 5 upon 2 is equal to 4, means 4 2s are 8, y plus 5 is equal to 8, and y is equal to 8 minus 5, then y is equal to 3, answer, and x equal to 6, answer. Thank you so much.